So happy that God gave me a sense of humor because some of the most traumatic things that I've ever gone through, I was able to laugh off. Starting with my dad's funeral. My dad was a Leo, so he was very much a party animal. He did not have a single picture of him being a decent human being at his funeral. All of his pictures consisted of him being in the club with his bros or his hoes, throwing up gang signs in his best Ed Hardy fit. Don't play with him. Next, we'll move on to his preacher. The preacher for the whole situation had a full mouth of golds with a bit of a jerry curl. His brother was an alcoholic, also anti-black. He told me and my grandmother at one point in time while we were in the car that he would never allow his mixed children that he had with a white woman to date black women, but decided during his eulogy he was going to answer a call on his flip phone mid-sentence, mid-crying, and tell them that he was going to have to call them back and proceed on with his eulogy, still crying. Stayed in character. Kudos to you. Next, his baby mama tried to jump into the casket, but she potentially may have had something to do with it because shortly after my father passing, she went ghost. And it was very weird because she has a daughter that looks exactly like me. And then the little boy that she claims was my father looks nothing like him. He was very much so chocolate and looks exactly like his homeboy. That potentially also may have something to do with his death. Because my father was set up and jumped by 3 men and stabbed to death and tied up in a closet in Dallas, Texas. If you think that D is something to play with, it is not, baby. Lastly, we're going to go to his friends who had spray painted t-shirts who looked like they hopped out of a Nelly video. Baby, it was lit. It was a time to be alive. And I know it ain't nothing to laugh about. I know it ain't nothing to laugh about, but you gotta laugh about something, because what the hell? So when people be trying to ask me why am I so crazy, baby, you don't even know the fucking half. I'll be waiting on y'all to sit over here and play with me so I can have a fucking psychiatric episode and literally get away with murder and plead insanity. Please try it.
Baby, don't do
This
that.
who y'all want?
Baby.
This who y'all want? Betty Boop, huh? This who y'all want, huh?
Don't do that.
This who y'all want, huh?
Baby, don't do
This
that.
who y'all want, huh? On live, huh?
Don't do that.
Bitch, get the fuck out of my face.